Hey folks, John Ferguson Smart here. Quick video on what I think is a really important aspect of test automation and that's often neglected. What we often focus on is all the flashy tools, all the cool techniques, new fancy stuff that allows us to write tests really, really quickly. But the thing is, in a production system, in a real environment, most of the time you spend will be on updating and maintaining your code and your tests. Your tests will live throughout the life of the application. You'll need to be able to come back to them, understand what they do, why they fail, and what to do when they fail. And what this means is that the code that you write today, the test automation code you write today, is the code that you will maintain tomorrow. So you want to keep that in mind. When you come back to your code, are you able to understand what it's about? Are you able to understand what it means? Are you able to understand what to do if it breaks? If you cannot immediately identify what the problem is, what the impact is, and what you should do about it, then you might as well throw the test away. It's not really very useful. Because when a test fails, there are a few different reasons it can fail. It can fail because something in the application has changed, so the test is no longer valid, so you need to update the test. It can fail because a bug has been introduced and the test is still testing the correct rule, the trace business rule, but a bug has got into the system, so you've identified a bug. And you need to be able to distinguish those two cases. Has your test broken because it's no longer up to date and you want to try and do what you can to keep those to a minimum? Or has the application changed, broken something and the rule is still valid? The third case is, has the business rule knowingly changed and you need to update the business rule? So there's nothing wrong with the test as such, just that it no longer tests the right data or the right outcomes. And in that case, you need to be able to say, right, business rules change, we just need to update it. You need to be able to identify those situations really, really quickly, really, really efficiently. Otherwise, you'll spend all your time troubleshooting flaky, failing tests. So, message for today, the code, the automation code that you write today is the code that you maintain and troubleshoot tomorrow. Okay, folks, thanks for listening.